And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a late night episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night, and I intend on doing the exact same. Y'all do know that we would normally be doing the chasing panel right now, but the Chasing Atlanta episode has not come out. I don't know what's going on with the episode right about now. I really have no idea, but that ain't for me to. I have nothing to do with that, and that's just what it is, okay? And I was not intended on going live at all tonight, but apparently there's been more movement with this whole story with Funky Dineva and Claudia Jordan and what's his name? What's his Flame Monroe. All of them. It's been a lot going on with this story, and I just felt like coming on here for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be on here for too long. Decided to come situation, and I'm pretty sure that you guys would have wanted me to give my commentary on this little situation, even though it's late as hell right now. But I know y'all would have wanted it, and we're here to give it. You know what I mean? So before we get into anything, you guys, hopefully y'all can hear me good. Hopefully there's no glitches, but I do know that StreamYard is a mess, and that's why I'm finna move from the stuff. But yes, honey. So before we get into anything, y'all do know that we always do the church announcements first. So let's get into that first. But tomorrow, me, JoJo, and T will be going live on JoJo's platform, where we'll be having us a live discussion about the downfall of the Real Housewives of Potomac. So make sure you guys tune in to that tomorrow night. I think it's at 8-7 Central. So make sure you get into that. Also on let's see, on Friday night we'll be going live to discuss the Bill Collective reunion, and then on Saturday we'll be going live to discuss the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. So make sure you guys tune in for all those things, and that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements. Okay, so far we have 87 people in the building. So far we're heading towards 100, so we're going to get this thing popping right about now. If you're just now coming in, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and put the fire emojis in the chat, because that really amps me up every single time y'all come in. Okay, so let's get into some business today. Okay, well, tonight, like I said, this ain't gonna be no long live. I don't foresee it being no long live at all. But we're gonna get into some things here. So let me it's something that I forgot. I really thought I put that on here. I thought I put that overlay up here. Shout out to the 100 people that's already up in here in the at the 5-minute mark. It's 100 of y'all already. So that means y'all was waiting up all night. Y'all wanted me to go live, because I was gonna wait till the morning time to do this. I was just gonna do a video tonight and then just put it out in the morning. But I said, you know what? Let me just go on and get this thing together. But because I wasn't anticipating going live today, well, tonight rather, I forgot to put this overlay up in here that I made, this graphic up. So, okay, now that it's here, this is what we're talking about. Now, this is about Funky Dineva, Flame Monroe, as well as Claudia Jordan and Tasha K. It's about all of them. All four of these people, right? And it all stems from Funky Dineva leaving TGIF, and then it also goes into Flame Monroe being one of the people that are, one of the guest hosts for said show. Okay, now let's take a step back for just a second. We're gonna take a step back for just a second and just talk about it. Now, I think it was last week, Funky Dineva pretty much let the people know that he had left TGIF. It was mainly about a pay issue. He wanted more money. He felt like he deserved more money. And he felt like the same amount of money that he was making on his YouTube platform, he was making that same amount of money on TGIF. So if you're not going to pay me more and I'm making the same amount working by myself versus working with a production team and working with two other co-hosts, then why should I sit here and settle for less when I can do my own shit for the same amount of money? You know what I mean? And then he said it had nothing to do with Claudia or Al. He loves Al and Claudia. It's an amicable split. Everybody knew that he wasn't going to renew his contract at all. Everybody already knew that. Everybody was aware. So that's what he said, right? So then after he said that, Claudia and Al Reynolds, they came back and they said that they wish him well. They were happy for him. They don't mind him leaving or whatever. He did what was best for him, and everything is copacetic. So everybody had well wishes. It was all copacetic. We're all cordial. We're still all friends. We have a personal relationship. We all still talk. So everything was absolutely okay. But then Funky Dineva came out with an Instagram post basically telling the people that he was tired of people playing up in his face, and people are smiling and happy for you on one end, but then on the other end, they not really happy for you. They talking shit behind your motherfucking back. That's basically what, Funky was saying. He felt like they was playing with him. He felt like people was playing in his face or whatever, right? So he said he was going to go live on Monday night, I think at 8/7 Central, the same the same time as TGIF. So then he went live at the same time as TGIF with Monroe. Funky Dineva pulled in 14,000 people in his live stream versus TGIF pulling in 3 to 4K in his live. So that's what happened with that, right? So then so then after that, he threw some shots at Claudia Jordan. Everybody suspected that it was about Claudia Jordan. And not only was people suspecting that it was about Claudia Jordan, but people also suspected that the whole playing in his face thing was mainly due to them getting Flame Monroe as a guest after he, said that Flame Monroe would never be on the show while he's on the show. So we go back, and then the next thing we know, Tasha K gets involved and inserts herself in a situation by calling Funky during an interview that she was doing with Flame Monroe, trying to get them to talk, saying that it was off the record, not letting Funky Dineva know that this was for a moment. Funky Dineva did not want to talk to Flame. He felt like there was no reason to have a conversation with Flame. They don't have no problems. He ain't got no problem with him. So it's really no need to have no conversation at this particular point. And I understood, because honestly, if it's not about, you know what I'm saying? Like if the whole thing ain't got nothing to do, like if you ain't got nothing to do with the issue and I ain't really got no problem with you, then there's really no need for us to really have no conversation. And that's just the truth. There really is no need for us to have a conversation about anything if it's really not that deep. He said that he didn't have a problem talking to Flame, but he felt like Flame was trying to get smart. Flame was trying to read, and he wasn't on that type of time. He felt like Flame was on demon time. So he addressed it on the next video. And then he also, not only did he address it on the next video, but he also addressed Tasha K as well and his disappointment in their relationship. He never knows if they're talking about anything off the record, and he never really knows if there is really some situation where we're talking amongst each other as friends and not as bloggers and gossipers that's trying to get the tea so we can put it out on the blogs. Because he had said that she had done 2 things to him that was snakish already, and he let her pass. But this time he wasn't going to allow her to pass again. So that's where we were with that. Tasha K says that she was going to go live, and it was her turn to speak. Okay. It was her turn to speak at this particular point, right? So she goes live today, and then she puts out the interview that she did with Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe addresses Funky Dineva, shades him down. That's what happened. So now Funky Dineva goes live tonight and addresses the situation head on and name checks Claudia Jordan, and basically let the true feeling be said. I ain't got no problem with Flame. My issue is with Claudia. That's who my issue is with. So he let the true feeling be said and said that the issue is with Claudia. The problem is not with Flame. The problem is with Claudia. So we can stop all the bullshit. So now, you know what I'm saying? He's put Claudia Jordan on blast and letting it be known that I got a motherfucking problem with Claudia Jordan. Okay. And also he's responding to Flame Monroe's interview with Tasha K. And that's why we're here tonight in the midnight hour for some people, because it's only 11:22 for me, but it's in the midnight hour for other people. So, and we got over 200 people in the chat in 12 minutes. So we're doing what we're supposed to do over here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show, and that's just about it. All right. So now what we're going to do, I don't know if I should put his video up or not. I'm just going to play it so you guys can hear it and so I can respond to it. So that's what we're about to do now. Okay. So, yeah, shout out to the 200 people that's in the chat. But what we also need from you guys is for you guys to like the video so the likes can match, the numbers itself. Okay. I don't know how many likes I got. Let me see how many likes I got right now. I think I got 77 likes for 228 people. So go ahead and like up this video. Give me to at least 100 likes. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and play. We're going to start playing the audio of this video that Funky Dineva did when he went live and he addressed this whole situation. And I'm going to get my commentary as I play it. All right? All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. All right. Let me go play. That y'all can hear it, okay?
I was in here prepping for tonight's sermon, minding my business like I always do. And, once again, just when I thought Tasha K could not surprise me anymore, Tasha K let me down once again. Now, when I did the video,
I had to stop it right here. He said that Tasha K let him down once again. And this is no shade to Tasha K. She's one of the big wigs in this sector that we're all in, this T sector, this celebrity gossip sector. She is one of the big wigs. Regardless of what she does, and regardless of how some of us may feel about her, she is. And I respect her hustle. I don't respect the lies and the slander, but I respect her hustle and how she made, built this platform from scratch by herself. So I can give her that. But it's not hard for you to be disappointed by Tasha K. It's not hard. I don't understand what you thought you were going to get from this. Like, I don't understand, because I said this earlier today when I did my video. I was like, I get it. I get being disappointed by somebody, but I just feel like if you see somebody snaking somebody else, then I'm pretty sure that they will snake you. I'm pretty sure that they will snake you. And I'm speaking from experience here. Because I was friends with somebody and I saw how they was treating other people. And I saw how they was dragging other people and talking about them like a dog, but be all up in their damn face and acting like everything is cool. And my dumb ass sitting up here still being friends with their ass, not thinking that they would ever do that to me because I'm special. I'm special. I rock with this motherfucker. So I really rock with this the long way. You know what I'm saying? So because I rock with this motherfucker the long way, they would never, ever, ever do that to me. Because I'm too special for that to ever happen to me. So they could never do that to me. Only for them to do it to me when I didn't deserve it. Only for them to do it to me. So I'm just... You think they're not gonna do it to you, but they do it to you every single time. And even though, and like I said on another video, I do have a gift of discernment as well. And even though I did not think that they would do it to me, I did feel like my time is coming. Something in the back of my mind was like, my time is coming, my time is coming, my time is coming, my time is coming. I would always say that in the back of my mind, even though I just would not believe that they would ever do that to me. And they did it to me. And tried to make me look bad in the process when they were the one that was in the wrong. I don't get it. So if you see a person snaking their way around, snaking everybody they come across, snake everybody they come in contact with, then what make you think that you're not going to be a casualty? What make you think that you're too special to ever have that happen to you? You're out of your mind. Out of your mind. It's going to happen. Period. Regardless of what you think is going to happen. No one is special because a snake is a snake, just like a rose is still a rose. A snake is still a snake. And baby girl is full of venom. It's either going to leave you or it's going to bite you. Makes you or break you. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to break you. Period. Okay? I had to say that. Let's continue.
Last night, and I was telling y'all that Tasha called me with Flame Monroe on the phone, and they tried to do that whole debacle. I shut it down. I sent her a message explaining to her, you know, how disappointed I was, how it's hard to be friends with her. You know, I want no parts no more. And what I didn't read to y'all when I was on the air is Tasha came back and she wrote, you know, I apologize. I understand how you could feel that way. I apologize about the Michelle Brown thing. I could understand how you feel the way you feel. And, you know, some other stuff. And I didn't bother responding because at that point, I was just done with it. It just is what it is.
And sometimes you don't have to respond. Sometimes you don't have to respond. There is no need to respond. Sometimes, to me, it's like when you already see somebody for who they are and what they do, when you already see them, an apology is not needed. I already see you. So it's really no need for no apology. It's really no need for you to try to make things right. Because you know, you already did your snake stuff. You already did your foul ass shit. We can move forward. It's really no need for us to even it's really no need to constantly keep talking about said situation because we can move forward. It's really no problem. We ain't got no issue, whatever. When I don't respond to you, it's take care, baby. Okay. It ain't no beef. We ain't got no problem. We can be cordial when I see you. But baby, take care. We ain't got no issue. Take care. That's it. Sometimes it's really nothing else to be said. Because I already see you for who you are anyway. So it is what it is. Okay? Let me see. Let me see what's being said down here. At some point, there's not exactly, it's really nothing to say. I would normally be sick of a big storyline like this already, but Funky is one of my favorites. So I'll stay tuned into you, Scotty, and my other faves. Thank you so much. You know, usually I don't really be talking about other YouTubers like that, but when they're in a public debacle like this, and Funky is more than just a YouTuber, so is Tasha K, more than just a damn YouTuber at this point. So yes, we're talking about it, child. Shout out to the 300 people that are in the chat, honey. Shout out to you guys. The numbers are going up, up, up in the midnight hour, honey. All right, if you have not subscribed to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to the platform. If you have not liked the video yet, baby, go ahead and like this video. You over here with the Scotty Gang, baby. We are fun. We are a fun bunch. We sometimes can be a little bit messy, but we are a fun bunch, honey. All right, and that's just what it is. All right. Let me see. Al just posted on Instagram that he would be sharing his side on his new YouTube channel. First of all, who gives a about what the Al got to say? And I ain't cursing you out, Spiderwell. Please don't take it like I'm cursing you out. Y'all know I can't stand Al. Y'all know that. So my thing about it is, what the does he have to say? I don't want to hear nothing he got to say. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. But I'll be talking about it. So get your corny ass YouTube channel prepared so we can discuss this. Let's talk about it. I hate it when my damn when my wife beater strap shows. Make it look like I got on a bra, so. Okay. Let me see. Not Scotty. Tasha screws over everyone she comes in contact with. The history speaks for itself. Well, you said it, not me. Hey, Scotty, I love it when you wear red. Thank you, guys. Red and black is actually my favorite colors. Just to let you guys know. Let me see. I'll do because he's in the middle. This is like the only time I care. He is still Funky's friend and he works with Claudia. But what is he gonna say? That's my whole thing. They crack me up wanting to start YouTube channels. Child, Al got a YouTube channel. Well, okay, good for him. Al is wasting his time. Al, Flameless, and colorist Claudia combined efforts will still not reach Funky. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, Scotty. Claudia was on Instagram Live with her friend saying Funky Dineva threatened her and called her. Mm. What happened? We get into it. We get into it. Just take a back. Just take a seat and watch me and watch Scotty and Red talk about it, honey. Okay. Put one in the chat if you'd hunch Al. I don't think none of us would. You should come on more live late at night. Y'all want more late night lives from me? That might be good. That might be something new for me to do. Al won't be seeing Funky Dineva's numbers, that's for sure. Cause baby, listen, Funky liked Al's post, so they just both have issues with Claudia. Child, TGIF is over as we know it. Okay, over as we know it at this point. I don't, child. Listen. Okay, but let's continue on with the video. Let's continue it.
So I'm in there. I'm in here today. Show scrolling through Instagram, looking for topics to talk about, and lo and behold, pops up on my screen again. More headlines involving, me, Tasha K, and Flame Monroe. You know what I'm saying? And it says full interview streaming. Flame Monroe shares why she's happy Funky Dineva is no longer a part of Fox Soul. Here is my problem, okay? According to Tasha, she had this interview scheduled before whatever I had going on with Fox Soul, which is very much believable because she's in LA. The question that I have is that had me and Flame, or had Flame not ever been booked on Fox Soul, what would you be using as the thumbnail and as the draw to get people to watch this interview of yours on your website about Flame Monroe? This thing with me and Flame is being blown so far out of proportion. There is no thing with me and Flame. There really isn't. And this is the second post that you've made using my name and this make-believe with name as the draw to now get people to go watch your video. So because of this, I'm now being forced to say names when I didn't want to say names. But the reason why I'm going to is because the name that I'm about to say was the conductor and the organizer of all this confusion in the first place. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is let y'all hear what Flame said. Okay. If y'all can hear it.
Hey, so Funky Dineva is no longer a part of Fox Soul. Me and Funky Dineva are associates. He went live last night. He felt like people were laughing at his face and playing, behind the scenes and stuff. After his departure from Fox Soul, which he said was his decision. And he goes live at the same time. You, Claudia, and Al Reynolds go live, and his live has about 14,000. Fox Soul has about only 5,000 followers, and it was really messy in both chats. I did talk to Funky, and the first thing I asked Funky was, first of all, I told him, don't do nothing crazy, don't do nothing that I do. But then when he went live and he didn't say anything, I said, okay, I see what you're doing. You've been doing this longer than me, obviously. Basically, I'm trying to prove a point. I'm good over here with or without y'all. There's rumors that there's an underlying beef between you and Funky Dineva.
That ain't no rumor. That's fact.
It's fact.
First of all, you said a very prolific statement when you were telling me what you just said. He left of his own accord. That's it right there. But you're so disgruntled and so angry because what is the adage in Hollywood? The show must go on. They had a great trio with her and Claudia and Al. They did. That was a great trio. They worked together comfortably. So you removed your component from the, but then you want to get upset when they bring in guests in. She's not upset that they brought other guests in. She's upset that they brought my black ass in.
Why?
because in 2019, when I taped Are They Ready and it came out, she made a video saying that she didn't care for me. I wasn't funny. The only reason I was on TV was because of T.S. Madison and because of RuPaul and woo woo woo. But if you was such a research analyst and such an educated person, you'd look back to see that I was on Comic View in 2004 and 5. I was on another BET show in like 97. I had been on TV a few times. So I never wanted to be somebody else. So, and I will let you ride it out because my clapback is so nasty. I just really don't want to be doing a clapback.
Here's what I suggested. I asked Funky.
Well, wait a minute. Let me finish my statement. Let me cut you out because you're wearing the kick these.
Yeah, it's okay.
And Claudia kept the show moving. I applaud Fox Soul for keeping the show moving to show that because the attitude entertainment is the show must go on. And I love that they did not let one funky, one monkey, or one junkie stop their show. I love the fact that they did not do that. Because here's the thing, the show don't run off you. You were a conductor on the train, but Fox Soul was driving the train. See, we lose our place because we think we are so popular that shit won't go on without us. How many people have been replaced? Roseanne replaced the daughter on her show without telling us anything and kept it moving and then brought the girl back. If white folks do it, what do you think black folks gonna do?
All right, so.
Okay, so before Funky gets back into his commentary about this particular situation, and I feel like there's a possibility that there just may be some one-sided issues here. It could be a one-sided thing, right? Funky could very well not be too fond of Flame Monroe based on some things that he said. I'm sorry, based off things that she said in the past. You know what I mean? Funky could very well not really, fool with Flame. You feel what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing wrong with that because if you don't fool with a muff, then you just don't fool with a muff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. It's coming across like Flame is the one that really got the issue with Funky. And I feel like God, I keep saying the wrong pronoun. I feel like Flame is the one with the issue with Funky. I don't really think that Funky has an issue with Flame. And I really feel as though Flame is being used as a pawn in this moment to create discord so people can tune in to TGIF. Now, let's just be real. Like I always say, I don't always agree with Funky Dineva now. Y'all know I've done multiple videos where I disagree with Funky Dineva, where I felt like I need to call him out on some bullshit and all this other stuff. I've done it time and time again, right? But in certain instances, if Funky Dineva is right, I'm going to say that and I'm going to stand on it. And I feel like Funky Dineva is not the real issue here. I don't think he's the issue here. I honestly don't. I think Flame is the damn issue. And I like Flame. I know a lot of LGBT people don't, but I actually with Flame. But Flame is the issue here, and she's allowing herself to be goaded into a beef with Funky Dineva for the sake of this damn show because they know that without Funky, the show is not going to work. There are some people that you need for a particular show. There's certain elements to a show that is needed, and you could keep the show going, but it's never going to be the same. And it's just like, okay, for example, like 106 in Park. The show went on without Free and AJ. It went on, it's show business. Like Flame said, you got to go on without, you got to keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. You got to keep the show going. But Free and AJ were the glue to 106 in Park. They were. And it was never the same after they left. I didn't care to watch 106 in Park no more after Free and AJ left. I watched it, but not as much. When Free and AJ was on there, I tuned in every single day. When Roxy and Terrence J was the damn host, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. I watch it. But I didn't have the same feeling as I did when friend AJ was on there. And I definitely was not watching it when Bow Wow and Keisha Shantae was hosting it. Okay, definitely did. All right. So it's the same thing with TGIF. The show can go on, but it's not going to be the same because Funky Dineva pretty much carried that show. That's just the truth. For even, okay, I'll use my own show for example. With the Whether You Like It or Not panel, we had 9 cast members at the beginning, including myself. And Bondi Blue was one of the ones, one of the cast members. She was the biggest YouTuber there, and she had the biggest opinion. When she left, and when the girls left and did Ooh Ladies First panel, the Whether You Like It or Not panel wasn't going to be the same because certain energies were not there anymore. So it wasn't the same thing. It wasn't. So when we got the new cast, it was like a brand new show, brand new energy. It wasn't the exact same as the first cast, but it was different. It's the same thing here. It's not going to be the same with Funky Dineva. Who's to say that the show won't be good without him? But it won't be the same. Because there are some people that tune in just because Funky Dineva is on the show. There's some people that was only watching TGIF just for Funky Dineva. So he got a big fan base, and that's just what it is. And they're gonna take it. They're gonna take his fan base with them, and that's just the truth. Now, that's the only reason why I was watching TGIF is because of Funky Dineva. Claudia Jordan, she cool, but Al, he can fucking go. Just like with The Real, I can't stand Tamar Braxton. Let's be clear, but the show wasn't the same without her Muppet ass being there. It was never the same after she left. You need certain energies and certain personalities on certain shows. That's just the truth. So with that, we got over 400 people in this building. We are approaching 500 people at this point. If you are brand new to the platform, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops and all that good stuff. Okay, so make sure you guys go ahead and do that. All right, let's continue on with this audio, y'all.
Y'all heard what Flame said, and here is where I got pissed. If we got issues, if we got tension, I need you to tell the truth. Flame says I'm disgruntled, and she says that the reason that she and I have an issue is because she filmed the Day Ready special, and I said that she's not famous, she's not funny, and the only reason she's on TV is because of RuPaul and T.S. Madison. Those are all lies. Those are all lies. I don't even know what she's talking about. I can't judge her special because I never even watched her special. And her saying, if I did my research, I would have known that she was on TV because of BET and all these things. Let me tell you how much of a hater that I'm not. Flame, I knew you was on BET all them back in the days. And you know why? Because I watched you when I was in middle school. Okay? I watched you in middle school. And to prove to you how much admiration that I actually had for your career, I always thought Flame Monroe was funny and an interesting character. I remember this lady's joke from middle school when she came out on Comment View and Cheryl Underwood was the host. And she said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for y'all host, Wesley Snipes. And Cheryl Underwood got upset. And when she came back out, she went off on Flame Monroe. So Flame, I knew your ass was on TV back in middle school. Here is what I don't like. Flame wants to say that the reason that we have beef is because I said she wasn't funny and all this stuff because of her comedy special. If she positions her argument that way, then it gives her validity for the toxicity that she spewed at me. First and foremost, and I'm not throwing T.S. Madison under the bus. I talked to T.S. Madison 2 days ago as we were talking about other things. And I said, Madison, why is Flame mad with me? And she said, Dineva, it's because of that video that you did from the Breakfast Club. Flame, tell the truth. You don't have to lie to the people. See, if she positions it that I was talking about her not being funny, then she's justified in all of the things that she said to me. Address the real issue, Flame. You did that video on the Breakfast Club talking all that anti-LGBTQ and anti-trans rhetoric. And I did a video, which I wasn't even going in on you. And I was simply talking about how you are dangerous to the community and you're not for the community. But you don't want to bring light to that because that'll make you look stupid. All right. That'll make you look stupid. So you want to lie and say, oh, it's because I was talking about you not being funny. That way people think, oh, Dineva, you started it. She got the right to talk about you because you talked about her. I never said those things that Flame said. Now, the second thing that I want to address, Mama, please do not flatter yourself. Flame, for you to think that something that transpired between you and I so many years ago, that I'm sitting up here in 2023, 2024, worried about you and mad about you, baby. I said yesterday that I had no issue with you, Flame, and that you were just a pawn in a bigger game. And I realized that part of the confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. We got it out there now? My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, you were just a pawn in Claudia's game. It's out there now. Observe why I have an issue with Claudia Jordan, just in case somebody want to get froggy. I'm going to leave that one in the chamber. Because that one is a semi-automatic weapon that's going to spray up everybody and everything if I unload that clip. But for the record, my issue is not with Flame. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, I'm not disgruntled. Okay? Let me be very clear with y'all. I'm actually proud of myself. I walked away from a $250,000 a year job.
He said he walked away from a $250,000 job. $250,000 a year to be on Foxhole. He walked away from that. He walked away from that, right? Let me tell y'all something. A bitch like me ain't walking away from that. For a few hours a day, you think I'm gonna walk away? Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. If I was making $250,000 a year being at Foxhole, do you think that I'd be working at motherfucking Kroger right now? Absolutely not. I would be at home all damn day. I'll be getting my Foxhole check. I'll still be getting my Google check every single month. I would be doing everything that I love to do. Okay. I would not be walking away from that. But the reason why he walked away from that is because he was already making that and then some already. So he didn't really need Foxhole to do none of that shit. He really didn't. He didn't need Foxhole. He was already making it and then some. So I understand why he did it. But see, I'm still on the damn come up, honey. I ain't the one with 400,000 subscribers. See, I got 50K right now. Trying to get to 100. I'm trying to get to my damn plaque as quick as I can. Okay? Period. So, yeah. Okay? So it goes to show you that he walked away on his own accord at the end of the day. That's what happens. That's what happened. And it sucks at this point that him and Flame are really going at it publicly like this when Flame is not even a problem. The problem is Claudia. And I just feel like at the end of the day, I do think that it's becoming is becoming too much now because they're the two that's fighting in the public. They're the ones that's fighting each other. See, the LGBT, we always the ones fighting in public while this muff sitting on the sideline watching the bullshit go down. Okay, that's what's really going on. That is what's really going on up in this bitch right now. Okay. He said his issue is definitely with Claudia. That's who it's with. But he won't say what the issue is because he don't want to really spray her ass too much. So, child. Now I have a daycare center, and after all this PD, that's what I make working 10 hours a day. I'm in the wrong field, honey. Claudia unfollowed Al too. Oh, so she unfollowed Al too, and that's why Al trying to make him a dry ass YouTube channel so he can speak his piece. Okay, so since if he finna spill the tea on Claudia, then you know we got to watch it. Like I told y'all, I'm following this motherfucking story as much as I possibly can. I am following this damn story, honey. I am following the motherfucking story. I know y'all like my commentary on it. Okay. Let me see. I need to go back to what Andre said. What did Andre say? I'm trying to go back to that real quick. We're gonna go back to the audio, but just give me a second. It says, Scotty, y'all gotta remember they cut his pay rate, so they actually stole money from him. I'd leave over that. I have left over that before too. I'm well aware of that. I was just being funny when I said what I said. Right. He said it was like a 30% discount per day. So I was assuming he was making 1,300 an hour before the five. Let me see. Claudia was jealous. That's why she started a YouTube channel. She always seemed to look down on Funky because she had a little bit of B-list fame. She saw how Funky walked away in them numbers tank. Y'all think Claudia jealous of him? I don't really think so. I work in produce, honey. I used to be a produce manager, but I stepped away. Al has Claudia's back, trust me. Claudia unfollowed Al a while ago. She talked about it on TGIF. I wonder why. They lowered their pay per episode when they went from 2 to 5 days. They printed their worth when it was time to renegotiate. Thanks for your hard work, Scotty. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Baby, they were shook after he dropped Claudia name because they wasn't expecting him to say it. Do another live about what Al has to say. And I am, you know it. I am. We're almost at 500 people in the chat too, by the way, y'all. So make sure you guys are doing the damn thing, okay? It's classic corporate tactics. They want you to focus on $250K per year and not the fact that they actually owe you even more. I don't care how much you're paying me annually. You still owe me more. I noticed that Q and Claudia had some tension on the show, and she always spoke about how she was the richest one on the show. Child. And if you watch that 4-hour interview she did, you can tell she was being petty, and Flame was in that chat as well. Are you talking about the interview that she did with Conscious TV? Because I didn't finish that interview, but the interview that I did, the parts that I did see, because it was going on while I was at work. I didn't see the whole interview, but I did watch most of it while I was at work. Well, listen to most of it while I was at work. So is that what you're talking about? You talking about Conscious interview with Claudia? I hope they figure it out. I was hoping Funky's leaving would be an amicable decision because she is DL homophobic. Ooh, not DL homophobic. Hey, Scotty, your late night lives are everything. Thank you. Scotty, I was hoping you were going to drag Al Reynolds over his knee alone comments. Child, I ain't even seen his knee alone comments yet, but it looks like I'm going to have to go looking for him, child. I was looking forward to what Al has to say, maybe. Yes, Claudia understood she wasn't the show and it was jealous of Funky. Does Conscious TV and Funky have beef? Why y'all say that? Scotty, go back to a video on T.S. Madison's YouTube channel from October 2019. Flame went off about his disdain for Funky before the Breakfast Club interview. Flame is a jealous hater. They aren't even reading the chats anymore. I don't even think they aren't even asking about likes anymore. Today was the lowest watches I've seen in a long time. Oh, wow. I had to leave when the guest of honor arrives. I can't take her. I love Conscious, so I'm gonna be respectful of his friends and guests. I don't think I could do it, so I left the chat. He said Nia Long should have just stayed with her cheating ex and ate her food. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that dumb WD-40 injected lip ass mother right now. Because this ain't even about him. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on him. Don't get me started on him. Because y'all know I live to drag Al. I can't stand him. He's so irritating. That's why when y'all was talking about, oh, Scotty, you should try to be on TGIF. Girl, it will not work. It will not work. Because I'll be going at it with Al all on every damn episode. Because I tend to think that he's a dumbass. So, yeah. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. Okay. So, someone sent me a DM just now. I'm going to read the DM. Now, I'm not going to say their name. I just want to know if y'all agree because this is pretty lengthy. And a lot of y'all don't probably won't agree with it, but I want to know what y'all are thinking. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep this person anonymous. Not going I'm not going to say their name like that. I just think it's interesting. So they're watching it live right now. And they was like, I know you can't say much, but didn't Funky say on live while on Fox so that he would never be on the show if Flame is a guest because of the issues that he had with him? That is true. That is true. That was definitely said. Funky attacked Flame first in the video, and it went past an opinion, but it was due to him not liking Flame's opinions on trans. From there, Flame clapped back, and Funky did not like the clap back. How are y'all getting that Flame is the one with the issue when it was Funky who said he had issues with Flame, and it was Funky who said that Flame would not be in the shoe that he's in? Funky spoke as a Flame said things about him out of nowhere, which isn't the case. I agree that Flame is being used, but Funky is gaslighting us. He said everything was cool, but now that Flame is on the show, it is no longer an issue with Flame, but now Claudia. Claudia was the one who suggested Flame when Funky was on the show. And Funky did go off on Flame and his opinions of her. So, what was the issue with Flame being a guest if his issue isn't Flame? I feel that Q is gaslighting us. Why not say what Claudia did? Because you left saying you were still cool with her and had made it clear that you did not like Flame. And note that you do not know what Maddie has told Flame, and you do not know if it is Claudia if he had not said what it is. He is gaslighting us. How are y'all believing what he is saying with no proof or issue stated? This is messy. What y'all think about that? And no, it is not Flame in my DMs. I highly doubt that Flame know who I am. That's not Flame. If it was Flame, I would have said it. But this is just a subscriber. I'm not gonna put them on blast like that. If you agree that Flame was a pawn, then what is the question? Obviously, it was Claudia being messy. Some people don't think that he's okay. I don't think he's gaslighting. They wrote an essay. Why does Al and Claudia now have issues? Funky didn't want Flame to be a guest while he was on the show, and Flame inserted himself in this situation. A lot of y'all saying he's not. Y'all don't think he's gaslighting. Scotty, you're popular enough in this sector for Flame to know you. I mean, hey, that's y'all words, not mine. I don't think she knows me. It's a lot of people out here, so I don't think she really knows me. And shout out to the 500 people that's in here. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate y'all for being up in here with me tonight. Let me see. Interesting, because Funky definitely said he left over money. Now all this extra stuff. I think Funky tried to keep it cute, but Claudia wanted to be messy behind the scenes, so she put him on blast. Funky wasn't gaslighting, but that DM sure seemed like it was. Wait a minute. Damn, the comments are moving fast now. The streets are saying that Claudia had tension with the Cocktails and Queens gang as well. And you know what? That's also something interesting, because now I loved Cocktails with Queens. I thought that was a great show. I really thought that was a great show. I loved Vivica. I loved Lisa Ray. Loved Selena Johnson. Loved them. They did not need Claudia on that show. They could have gave us one more other person to be on that show with them. But I love that show. Trust me. Oh, y'all see here. Y'all go. Y'all reading me now. Shout out to Morgan Simon, who has been watching me for a long time now. She's been around for so many years. Since the bathroom videos. Okay. You're the shit, Scotty. If she doesn't know now, she would know you in the future. Thank you. After Q gave his opinion about the Breakfast Club interview, Flame started calling Q crackheads and junkies. Flame took it to a negative place first, and that's why he didn't want Flame on the show. Noted. We gotta admit that Funky has a self-sabotaging personality. Sister Circle, Michelle, Candy, and now Fox. And how many times had he had to publicly apologize for his comments? Y'all got a point with that too. Cocktails with Queens could have really been the new It talk show after The Real got canceled. I agree. They could have had Tammy Roman sitting up in Claudia. I DM you the video I mentioned on IG. You DM me? Well, my phone is on Do Not Disturb right now. Let me go check. Let me look at my message requests. Okay. Somebody just DM me. Somebody else DM me. Here is the proof. He didn't like Funky before Funky did. Okay, we're gonna get into that in just a second. Let me accept this. So when we're done playing Funky stuff, we're gonna go back to this. Okay. So let's go ahead and get back into this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Shout out to Just Patches. He just gifted 5 memberships for you guys. So thank you, Just Patches. I really appreciate you doing that for the people. Let's continue.
Most people will never see that much money in their lifetime on a job. I walked away from a $250,000 a year job on my own volition because I bet on me. And I can make more by putting that same time into my own shit like y'all are seeing right now. Who walks away from $250,000 disgruntled? Baby, I walked away from that with my head held high, empowered, feeling strong. Because if that's what I could make profit sharing with y'all, imagine what I could make doing it all by my goddamn self. Now the girls want to spill the tea. The girls want the tea. Do the girls want the tea? Baby, if I was disgruntled, I wouldn't have let that bitch go. I would have held on to my love. Not too many bitches could walk away from $250,000 for an hour and a half worth of work per week. But I'm her. I did that shit. So Flame, baby, it ain't got nothing. It don't have nothing to do with you. How dare you flatter yourself, love? How dare you? How dare you? And the girls over there nervous now. Now they want to get active on YouTube. After they tried to boss up with the subliminal shade, oh, I'm on the big network TV. Well, stay your ass on the big network. Now you're over here, Claudia Jordan, trying to get your YouTube active. I wonder why. Because that shit over there where y'all at about to fucking go to the sewage. All right? So now it's all out there. So can we be done with this week? Can we be done with the lies? Can we be done with the fairy tales and fables? Can we be done with the fake beef? Can we be done with all of that? Let's be done with it. Moving right along.
And that was it right there. So he said everything that he had to say. So he basically said that the problem is really with Claudia and it's not really with Flame Monroe. Now, let's see. Now, one of my subscribers sent me a DM and I need for her to if you're still in here, can you please DM me back? She said, here is the proof that Flame came for Funky first in October of 2019. He didn't like Funky before Funky did commentary on Flame's Breakfast Club interview in November of 2019. Flame is just jealous, in my opinion. Now, you sent me the link to the video, and I do want to play it, but we are on borrowed time, honey, because it's midnight now. So I don't need to be on here too much longer. I need a timestamp of where the shit started. So can you please give me a timestamp right quick so I can know where to fast forward so I can play the disparaging comments of him maliciously maligning, what's his name? Funky Dineva. I just need a timestamp to that. Okay, they said it's right at the beginning. So hold on once. Let me get this together. Okay. They said it's at the very beginning. So I'm going to play it right here, okay? I'm going to play it for you real quick. I think this is the right one. Okay, so let's play this real quick, okay? I think it's shared. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Put the fire in the chat once I play it because I'm going to play it now.
Eddie show. Eminem melts in your mouth and not in your hand. Maddie and Monroe melts in your mouth and not in your hand.
These men know just what they want because I have even said, do you know it?
Mary, say it again for the people in the back. Why don't you?
They know. Those men know what they're going after. They like what they like because they have even told me I like what I want. And I know that and I don't care. I done heard them tell me I don't care.
Because there's already beautiful women in the world. Naturally beautiful. We can have your baby, can get naturally wet for you and everything else.
Well,
so don't run around here talking. I can relate to Mandy because Mandy is another trans girl like me. She has another tranny. I could never relate to that whole dynamic. It was too much.
You think it's too much?
It was too much for me. And I'm trans, I'm a comedian, say ignorant shit out my mouth all the time. But it was too much for me.
Gotcha.
Because from what information you're giving me, I'm not learning anything because it's too much reading. I take the read, but teach me something through the read. Do you understand what I mean? I wasn't learning but how to read. I don't need no teaching nobody teaching me. I know how to do that.
You know how to read.
Ooh, from the old school. My grandma played no games, baby. Everything.
Who taught you how to read?
Granny, Big G, may she rest in peace. Dolores Gibson, honey. Hell raised like you wouldn't believe. But made me know that I was from good stock. I watched my grandmother throw light in a white police officer's face when I was like 8 years old one time. He pushed her forehead. We lived in the projects on the west side. She threw a loaded light in his face and scarred. He didn't shoot her. My grandma was a gangster, baby. I knew I was from good stock. But today I'm at the Big Maddie show. Eminem, melts in your mouth and not in your hand. Maddie and Monroe, melts in your mouth and not in your hand.
These men know just what they want because I have even said, do you know what?
Mary, say it again for the people in the back. Why don't you?
They know. Those men know what they're going after. They like what they like because they have even told me I like what I want. And I know that and I don't care. I done heard them tell me I don't care.
Because there's already beautiful women in the world. Naturally beautiful. We can have your baby, can get naturally wet for you and everything else.
Well,
so don't run around here talking something. She was so beautiful and she has a penis, but that's not really I don't even address it. The lies you tell, because all the queens I know, if you don't touch it, nigga, you out the door.
I know they lying.
I mean, I guess what was said at the beginning is really what was said. I guess I don't know, but I don't know if I should continue to play this though because it don't look. Because I'm thinking, no shade, but I thought that Flame was just going in. I think I heard him say it at the very beginning. So yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I'm gonna play on it, but. I just want to say that all of this is entertainment for most of us. Like, all of this is entertaining to everybody. Like, that's just the truth. It's all entertainment. But on a hindsight of things, it is kind of sad. But at the end of the day, people don't have to be fans of Funky Dineva if they don't want to. Everybody is not going to be a fan of yours, just like everybody's not a fan of mine. You know what I mean? Although I be feeling like sometimes I'd be like, how can you not like somebody like me? I mean, how could you not like me? I'm likable and nice to look at. How could you not like me? But it could be something about me that that just doesn't tickle your fancy, I guess. It could be that. I mean, I don't know. But at the same time, we cannot take away what somebody got going on. And I know that a lot of people don't see it for, let me just say it like this. Y'all know I'm good for putting music into my commentary, which is why I'm doing musical commentary sometime this year, right? So, I do feel like this. When it come down to Funky, it reminds me of a song by Destiny Child called Happy Face. And the line in the song that really resonates with me is this song right here, is this line right here. And the line was, there's plenty of people who don't like me, but there's 10 times more that love me, and I love myself. So I said that to say, there's plenty of people who don't like Funky Dineva, but there's 10 times more that loves Funky Dineva, and I'm sure he loves himself. I don't agree with everything that he say. I don't like everything that he say. I don't with a lot of his opinions. I don't. But when it comes down to it, no matter what he got going on, he earned it. He earned everything that he got going on. And I'm here to give the props. I'm not here to take nothing from nobody. I'm here to give the props. Okay? Because where he's at is where I strive to get to. I would love to sit on a show like TGIF. I would love to be commentators on these, reality show specials and stuff like that. I would love to do that. I'm a reality TV connoisseur in a sense. I would love to do that. I would love to be in those spaces because that's something that I want to do. Like I look up to people like Funky Dineva, whether I like your opinion all the time or not. You know what I mean? I love I see it. I see where he's at and I love it. The same thing with Kendall. I enjoyed him. I used to love him on Instagram and I was so happy to see him soar and be able to be in certain spaces. I loved seeing it. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, you can't deny a person's power and you cannot deny what a person brings. And Funky Dineva brings the people to the room. The nigga had 20K in his damn live. I'd be lucky to see 1,000. That is a lot. The Funky Bunch is strong, okay? They're supporting him. They're gonna do whatever, okay? He got the team that he needs to be behind him. He really do. And can't nobody take that from him at all. Can't nobody really take it from him. And that's just the truth here. So we just gotta see it for what it is. But I think from what the person just said to me in my DM, and I'm not gonna say who they are, but they said that the reason why they sent me that video is because they wanted to be known that Flame been having an issue with Funky Dineva, and he's been Flame been hurling insults at Funky Dineva. That's what they're saying. So yeah, but I get it. Everybody, that's why I'm enjoying the comment because everybody different sides to the story way feels different ways about this situation, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. And that's about it. Um let me see. I like Funky, but I don't care what he brings or the Funky Bunch. But Funky doesn't want to be on YouTube. He wants a bigger career. And why shouldn't he want a bigger career? Everybody strives to go bigger than where they are. That's how I feel. I feel like him wanting a bigger career than YouTube is not an issue. I mean, we all strive to, excel and do bigger things with what we got going on. I mean, I didn't sit up here and I told y'all many times before that I'm looking to grow my platform in the way that I want it to go. Like I'm at 50K. I'm approaching 51K. I'm like literally like damn near 300 subs away from 51K. Like I'm trying to be in the big leagues of a Funky Dineva or a DJ Richie Sky or a Kempire or a Make It Make Sense. My dear friend, Make It Make Sense. I'm trying to get to where they at. And that's why I'm doing whatever I can to evolve. That's what you're supposed to do. Let me see. I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but I'm almost positive that Funky said he didn't care for Flame's rhetoric and not Flame as a person. I think that's what it is too. I don't think that he knows Flame enough to say I don't like him. I just think that it was more so along the lines of I don't care for the rhetoric or whatnot. Let me see. Right, but you speak of him like you're not on his level in stating numbers and his support. Funky has self-sabotage issues and the popularity means nothing. See, I don't think you're understanding me here. And I don't think you get what I'm trying to say here. I don't think you're getting what I'm trying to say. I'm well aware that Funky can sometimes have self-sabotage issues. I do think that Funky sometimes put his own boot in his mouth. I agree with that. And the truth of the matter is, I am not on his level yet. I'm not. I'm like, I'm real enough to say that. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I am because I'm not. I have not gone close to where he has. So that's not me bringing myself down, putting myself down, or anything like that. Because a lot of people that watch me hate it when I speak like this, but I'm just being real. I'm not on his level yet, nowhere near it. But he does have the numbers and the support. And a lot of the times, if you got the numbers and the support, it will all prevail at the end of the day. No matter how we feel about a person, if they got that, they would continue to succeed. Funky Dineva has said a lot of problematic things, and people still support him. He got a strong support system at the end of the day. Just like Nicki Minaj is annoying as hell sometimes, she got the support system that's still gonna keep her afloat, and that's just the truth. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm just giving him credit for what he's able to do. And regardless of anything, even though he does have sabotage issues and things like that, he still has some type of draw at the end of the day. I'm just looking at it from that standpoint. I'm not trying to say that he better than me or anything like that. I'm just speaking the truth here. And because I'm not a hater. I see what he's doing. I'm not a hater. You got it, Scotty. You are the next. You have been very supportive and still know where you are and where you're going to be. Two things can be true at the same time. Yes. How y'all hating on him wanting to want the more expensive stuff? It ain't my thing. But y'all constantly try to buy your Gucci and brag about your Louis and go broke to be stunned. That's just like people coming for K Michelle. You can come for her all day long. I might be ready to fight you, but nevertheless, no, I would jump a gate about K Michelle. Okay? A big gate, a electric gate about K Michelle. But, however, that's all the commentary that I got on this. I really thought that this live was going to be like 30 minutes long, but it wound up being over an hour long. And I love it. I love it. Okay. I really do love it and I really do appreciate it. But before we end this, I just want to say a couple of things before I get up out of here. Okay. I just want to say a couple of things. I love you guys. I love the way you guys have been supporting me. And it looks like whatever I'm doing differently is actually working in my favor right now because the support has been overwhelming and the channel is back to booming again. It slowed down for a little bit. It slowed down in December. Right after I hit 50K, it slowed down just a tad bit, but that's what happens during the holidays. But the people are supporting, the people are tuning in, and I see a big difference. So I really appreciate you guys. I love the Scotty gang. I love my mods. I love the new subscribers. I love everybody. I really appreciate everybody that has been showing me so much love. I really, really love it. Do we have a name over here? Yes, the name is Scotty Gang. That's what we are, Scotty Gang. Shout out to Prophet, my moderator, Prophet. Prophet is the reason why you guys have that name. Because for a long time, it was Team Scotty. That's what it was for a long time. It was Team Scotty. And Prophet, shout out to him. He's a moderator. And he will always say, okay, Scotty Gang, do this, do this, do that. And I'm like, Scotty Gang. So shout out to my fellow Aquarius, fellow Aquarian moderator, Prophet Misfit 09. He be in the chat all the time. He's just not in the chat tonight, but Prophet normally is always in the chat. And Patches, I know that you're probably going to speak to Prophet sooner or later. So let him know that he got this shout out tonight. So yes, the name is Scotty Gang. Scotty Gang. Thank you to Prophet for that. I really appreciate that. Oh, there you go, right there. Yes, Prophet is the reason why we had that name. If it wasn't for Prophet, I never would have thought about Scotty Gang. So shout out to Prophet. But anyways, you guys, we had over 500 people in the live. We almost made it to 6. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in for this late night live. I really appreciate that. I really do. And not profit. Patches just gifted you guys 5 more memberships in this chat. Now, for those of you that are getting the memberships, I just started posting in the membership today. Okay. I write books. They're not published yet, but I'm reading them to my subscribers and my members only. I just posted chapters 15 and 16 to this book tonight. I would love it if you guys join the membership, go catch up and get to the more recent chapters. Also, I'll be posting other content and my members only. Of course, I will be. There'll be videos that I don't want the public to see, that I would rather you guys that are members see it. There's a lot of stories I want to tell that I'm not ready to share with everybody. There's a lot of things in there. Like I have a segment in there called Me and My Ex already, where me and my ex-boyfriend, Bubs the God, talked about our relationship. And it's in the members only. It's called Me and My Ex. He was the first episode, and there were other people that I used to date that actually agreed to do that, but we never got the chance to. But I'm gonna see if the rest of them, if some of them would be willing to do it. But yes, that's in there. My books is in there, all that good stuff. So if you want to hear my novels, make sure you guys are joining the membership, because we will be doing readings in there as well as other videos that are exclusive to my membership. So y'all, that's it. And let me pay bills before we go. As you all know, our very own Tremel, who is a part of the Chasing panel, he has a brand new song out right now, and it is called Long Days, and it's available everywhere. So make sure you guys purchase and stream it. Okay, Bando has a song out right now, and it's called Bando's Dream, and it's now available on Spotify, Apple Music, and the YouTube. So make sure you guys pick that up, as well as his other new song, available everywhere for purchase and streaming. Okay. So I see Eartha, she's asking how to join. Can you guys put in a membership link in the chat for Eartha so she can join? And if you're on a phone, it's probably not gonna work. It's only gonna work if you're on a PC or a laptop. So make sure y'all are dropping a link in the membership as I close this thing out. So with that being said, you guys, this is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you get a good night's rest. And thank you guys for staying up with me tonight and watching this live. I will talk to you guys tomorrow sometime. And make sure you guys tune in to Josiah's channel tomorrow, because me, T, and JoJo will be doing a collab on JoJo's channel. And as this live is ending, I will be sharing the link to the video on my community wall so you guys can, set your reminders for that. I'm out of here, and I will talk to you guys later. Moderators, make sure you guys report to the Instagram chat and let me know how I did tonight. I'm always looking for you guys' opinion. Thank you guys, and I love you all. Bye.